So the UFC rankings came out, the UFC pound for pound rankings, all other rankings came out, and Conor McGregor is still in the rankings, but Henry Cejudo is not. But Conor is also retired, and Henry is also retired. So why is Conor still in the rankings? Somebody asked this question to Dana White. I think Schmo asked, and Dana White said that is because Conor is not out of the USADA pool, but Henry is. So if you are in the USADA pool, which means you're not officially retired, you're still in the pool, you're still in the roster somewhere, and so you will be taken into consideration when rankings are made. Good answer. But that brings me to the point. A lot of people ask this: why is Conor given um, a different? Why is Conor dealt with differently? Why is a UFC biased towards Conor? Is UFC biased towards Conor? Yeah. Why? Because he makes a lot of money for them. If somebody makes a lot of money for your company, you will be biased towards them. Conor did that for a long time. Now Habib is doing so, they are biased towards him too. Dana said that Habib has been really good to the company, and so if Habib wants his last fight to be against GSP, which Dana won't like any fight to be made against GSP because he just wins the title and runs away, right? Takes off. He has no interest in defending the titles. He's just doing it for his legacy. He doesn't care about UFC. He doesn't want to sell more tickets in the build-up fight. He doesn't care. He is not coming back for a different fight. If GSP beats Habib, he's not coming back to fight anybody else, right? And so you can't make money off him later. So that is not a fight that Dana White is interested in ever, except if Habib wants it, because that'll be Habib's last fight. So Dana's interested in making it. So you get that special treatment if you've done that for the company for a long time. Habib's done that. He's now making a lot of money for the company. Abu Dhabi's deal, it's not that it's official, they won't say it, but Abu Dhabi's deal is, a lot of it hinges on Habib. So his fight against Justin Gaethje will happen in Abu Dhabi. And maybe the GSP fight, if everything goes the way it is going right now, maybe that will even happen at Abu Dhabi, because Abu Dhabi wants Habib to fight over there, right? And it's a big deal. So UFC shouldn't have a problem. Now back to the topic. Conor has been dealt with in a different way. He's gotten special treatment, but that does not take away his achievements. He is a legit UFC champion, UFC featherweight champion. He dominated the division. He cleaned out the division. He beat everybody. He beat all the top contenders. He beat Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, Chad Mendes, and then Jose Aldo. So it's not like it was given to him on a plate. He had hype behind him, but he proved everybody that he is that good, right? Now he came to lightweight, and he got the title directly. And that's also a question everybody poses. Why did Conor get to the title directly? Why didn't he fight a contender first? He could have. But Conor had so much traction behind him. So many people were watching Conor that to give him a tune-up fight, it made no sense. If Conor says that I want the lightweight division champion, and Conor is a featherweight division champion, right? He beat the consensus best of all times, Jose Aldo. And so now if he goes to lightweight and he says, I want the champion, you give him the champion, because where do you rank the featherweight champion in lightweight division? He hasn't fought there, so he does not have any ranking. But you have to give him a ranked opponent. You have to give him one of the top contenders. And if he, one of the biggest star in your promotion, says that I want to fight for the championship, you listen to them, right? And it's not like he fought and lost. He fought and knocked out Eddie Alvarez. He dominated. He comprehensively won that fight. So, he proved what he said. He said, these guys are not at my level, and he proved it. Eddie Alvarez looked smaller against Conor. The lightweight champion looked smaller than the featherweight champion, right? And he fought differently. Conor's speed, Conor's precision was way better than Alvarez, and he proved it. Now, does that mean that Conor was the best fighter at lightweight? No, because he did not fight anybody else. He did not fight any of the top contenders. He did not fight Dustin Poirier at lightweight. He fought him at featherweight earlier, but not at lightweight. He didn't fight Tony Ferguson. He did not fight Edson Barboza. He did not fight Khabib. He could have fought Khabib, right? He didn't fight Khabib. He fought one guy and won. And could he have beaten a lot of these contenders? Yeah, maybe. But we didn't see that. So he did not legitimize his crown, his throne. If he beat 2-3 people and then became a champion, or became the champion and then fought and defended his title 2-3 times, then people would have kept their mouth shut. They would have said, okay, he's proven that he's a 2-division champion and he's best at both the divisions. Now, because he didn't do that, people will talk. There'll always be that doubt. For example, the light heavyweight division right now. Jon Jones has beaten all kinds of contenders, old, new, the newer generation. He's fought everybody. The Dominic Reyes fight was close, but he still beat him, right? Many people think that Reyes won, but whatever. The judges said Jon Jones won. He beat Thiago Santos. That was close. He beat Anthony Smith. That wasn't really close, but I mean, it was competitive. Stuff happened, but he beat all the new contenders. He beat all the old ones. He beat Daniel Cormier twice. Once, and the second one was overturned, but whatever. But he cleaned out the division, right? Now, when he moves to heavyweight, people would wonder, where do you place Jon Jones? So who does Jon Jones fight at heavyweight? Is he rank 1? Is he number 1 contender? Is he number 2 contender? Does he directly fight the champion? Who knows? Because where do you place the smaller division champion in this division? He's a champion over there, so he's definitely at the top, but not in this division. But I mean, he's Jon Jones. He's a big name. He's a champion for a long time. He has that legacy. If he fights somebody, it'll be a big fight. Who do you give Jon Jones? You have to give him some big fight. You have to give him either Francis Ngannou, or maybe the winner of these two, Stipe and Francis, or you give him some big fight, Daniel Cormier. I don't know. You have to give him somebody big. And the same thing happened with Conor, and Conor is a bigger star than Jon Jones, even though, I mean, people would argue Jon Jones is the best of all times, but he's not as big a star as Conor. So Jon Jones getting a tune-up fight at heavyweight, I mean, it's strange. I don't know if it'll happen. But if he fights somebody big, he's next in line for the champion. If Stipe versus Ngannou happens, Stipe wins, which, I mean, he can win. He showed that he can win against Ngannou. Then Stipe versus Jon Jones could be the next fight, right? That's what happens. You can't place a different division champion in the new division anywhere but at the top. And if it's such a big star, you have to give them the champion at some point of time. So it's not really special treatment. This is what happens.